Because Backpack Chronicles 1 wasn't enough, we now have Backpack Chronicles Part 2.
What's her name? Oh. Titties! Titties! Yeah, that's what it is! I heard about a black backpack. Backpack! That was stolen from the Moose Lodge. Do you remember hearing about this at all? Way back.
Is that where they were having the axe throwing competitions?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I think I heard that, yes.
Why, yes, you did hear about it, and it was from Tommy. Let's take you back to the last time he talked about the backpack.
Backpack! Quantities of fentanyl pills and approximately $20,000 in Forsberg's backpack. Forsberg's backpack. Does anybody remember backpacks in this case? I have to see if anybody remembers anything about backpacks in this case. Does anybody remember the Moose Lodge? Does anybody remember what happened at the Moose Lodge? We have to ask ourselves certain things about this because there was a black bag missing. If everybody remembers right, there was a black bag missing. There is a black bag missing from the Moose Lodge, okay? And that happened that night.
So you can see Tommy brought that up already, and it seems he has forgotten that he brought it up. But just to give a refresher, the backpack was not stolen from the Moose Lodge. It was stolen from Travoy Way, and there's no indication it had anything to do with that Forsberg arrest in Spokane. But unfortunately, Tommy likes to make things up. Like, he made up the story about Maddie flushing drugs, which wasn't true. And he already started making up this backpack story last month. And he continues on with this story. Let's take a listen.
Well, it kind of tells me something in a way. For one thing, I'm wondering, who I was in this meeting with, we're all wondering if Showalter wasn't following the girls because they were being accused of this black backpack, or had found it. Because I remember hearing that somebody found this black backpack with like $20,000 in it.
Whoa!
Yeah. And if this ends up missing, let's just say that this black backpack ends up missing. And we know, okay, so I'll tell you what.
Tell us what, Tommy? More of your made-up story? And it just blows my mind how the people on your panel just eat it all up like it's reality. That is even crazier.
They're going to get you for that. They're going to get you girls for that, Maddie.
Yeah.
What if they think, what if it got stolen and they thought that the girls did it, or the girls told somebody and they did it? But what if these people that own this $20,000 said that the girls got away with the black backpack? That would definitely send the owners of the $20,000 to the house. You think?
They'd have to do it that night, though?
What's that? It happened that night.
It happened. So it all happened that night. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Well, maybe one of his minions is starting to question him. Almost sounds like that a little bit, but if the girls supposedly stole that backpack, why aren't they seen with a backpack in the video footage? They don't have a backpack with them at the grub truck. They don't have a backpack with them in the picture that came out from the corner club. So where is this backpack that you claim that they stole? What did they do with it, Tommy? I bet you can't answer that one.
Here's another thing I didn't know about either, and that's the axe throwing contest. Guess who won a what do you call not like the whole event, but a what am I trying to say here? I can't even.
An award?
I can't fucking read my own writing.
So you can't even remember your own lies that you wrote down?
A trophy, an award. They won money.
One of the you know, oh God. Like one of the events, not events,
One of
but
the
like
axe
one of the
competitions,
contests.
right?
One of the contests. Guess who won one of the contests?
Kaylee's boyfriend, man.
I heard this today.
Kaylee's boyfriend,
Maddie,
Jack, man.
No, Bethany Funk.
Oh,
What?
Bethany Funk. Yes.
really?
She won. Yes. She won a contest that day. I don't know which one.
That's wild.
But she did win a contest at that axe throwing. So apparently she was downtown at some point.
Right.
When? Who knows?
First of all, the axe throwing competition was not at the Moose Lodge. It was not downtown. It was at the campus nursery. And Bethany is not on the lumber sports team. She was not on the lumber sports team. She did not compete. You can actually look up the list of competitors and winners on the University of Idaho website. And Bethany was not one of them.
Think about it. Okay, so this Jonah Chapin, either he's number one, he's the thief of that 20,000, or he's the owner of that 20,000.
Right.
Why did he look? And that makes me wonder about that whole staring into the camera. Was he trying to say, "I'm going to get you"? You know what I'm saying? That look. Do you remember that? You know what? I erased I deleted everything off my computer. Long story. I just wanted to get rid of it because it's causing problems. But I'm hoping everybody remembers that.
I do. I definitely do.
Well, I'm glad one of your minions remembers some of your lies, Tommy. That's good, I guess. But the guy that was staring into the camera at the grub truck was not Jonah Chapin. I already went over this in my last Backpack Chronicle video. He was a WSU student that was there with his girlfriend, and he looked in the camera while he was waiting for someone to come take his order because no one was there at the window to take orders at that moment.
So anyway, this backpack has really got me crazy thinking.
You were crazy before you made up the backpack story.
Because of what Jack Showalter said to the girls, or to Maddie. And it was before, anything else was said. That's the first thing we heard is they're going to get you girls for that, Maddie.
So actually, Jack said, we're going to get you some grubs, Maddie, and then we're going to go home. None of this, we're going to get you for that, Maddie crap.
What did they do? And everybody's been trying to figure, well, here we have a black backpack missing with $20,000 in it. I remember hearing that like, holy shit, really a long time ago. At least 2 years ago.
In a world of pure imagination.
Question. I have a question. Did you say that he got pulled over with that backpack with the 20 grand in it?
Jonah did. Yeah. Jonah did. Yeah. Yeah. Jonah was arrested for trafficking in Moscow, November 15th.
No, that's not true. He was arrested on November 15th, that's correct, but in the Spokane area, along with Forsberg and some other people. So, nope, not in Moscow.
What was
I
that?
assume Ann Taylor and the defense team are not aware necessarily of this new information that you've uncovered?
Apparently, uncovered is now a new definition for made up story. Who knew?
I would think they would be aware of it, but maybe not. They maybe might not be looking.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna. She has certain people that she has that are going to be alternate suspects or whatever. Might not be.
Sure.
Might not be part of it. They might not know nothing about.
This gets a Hitler facepalm because you can't really think that Ann Taylor is looking into these people as suspects, especially when you're the one that made up the whole story about a stolen backpack with $20,000 in it.
Find out more about that whole Jonah
Yeah,
Chapin
what's going on,
thing and the
Zoe?
black backpack. Backpack! Because I think it's a really important part of this case. I think it could be a very important part of this case.
And I think I could own this McLaren too, but we all know that's not true.
All right, Tommy, I want to be an investigator for you, so I'm going to spend all day tomorrow checking into this. All right? Just
All right,
for you.
all right, all right.
No, what's in
Yeah.
the backpack?
Backpack!
Is it what you said from the get-go?
20 grand.
There was 20 grand, actually a knife too, I do believe.
Ooh. K-Bar.
No, there was not a knife in the backpack. Also, the backpack wasn't owned by Jonah Chapin. It was Forsberg's. But in the world of Tommy, anything's possible, apparently. Just a reminder to be ethical and quit making up stories. Quit making up shit about this case, okay? How hard is it to just zip your little mouth if you don't have anything truthful to say? XOXO Viviana.